Hey guys, it's Mama Bear. I wanted to talk about Amber Portwood from Team Mom. This is her Instagram, which is kind of crazy because it was a few hours ago, or 8 hours ago, 8 hours ago. And I thought she was staying off of social media. I don't know if she's still doing the stories only. I don't know if she's making money from that or what. I was really going back and forth about doing a story on Amber because I just kind of feel like everything about this situation is very fragile. Um, I know a lot of people are like, it's the hot topic, but I feel like there's a lot of people who are involved, and I just don't. It's just a really sad situation. She was not like a bad teen mom to me. She had, an attitude. But Leah, she was so cute. I loved Leah. Um, and I thought she was like a strong fighting mom. And then it starts to show Gary having Leah more and more and more. And I was really confused. Like, at first, I was thinking, well, this isn't right. And I knew she had anxiety and depression, and I can feel from that, especially from the anxiety. But hence my name, am such. I got my baby in my hands right now. She's messing with my phone. I am such a mama bear. Like, I would be nothing without my kids. There's no way I would give anyone the chance, or especially a reason, to take my kid away. Or, it's just, I guess some people, they're like, okay, if you can watch, if you can take, let's just say she was thinking, okay, if you could take Leah, I will get control of myself. I will become a better me. So I can, be a better mom for Leah. These are horrible pictures. But I understand a lot of people are like that. I am the total opposite. If you take my child away from me, it would never happen, but God forbid if something happened in my life, I would need my kids by my side, because if not, it's like, what am I fighting for, Like, I would fight harder having my kids. So that kind of made me sad about the whole Leah situation. But then it made me very happy to see more of Gary and, oh crap, what's her name? I'm not even going to say what I think her name is because I don't want to get it wrong. But Leah, she has a wonderful stepmom. And Gary seems like he's, has stepped up more. So, thankfully for them, she's okay. Even though I know it's hard for her to not see and be with her mom, and probably wonder, like, does my mom not love me? What's going on with my mom? I don't know. It's really sad. And then I thought they were co-parenting pretty well. It was really weird. Like, I remember like the shaving episode, and I want to say her name's Christina. And they were like shaving, helping Leah shave her legs, and I thought that was really cool. To co-parent and to get along with the stepmom. Um, but me, I'm so maybe a little selfish. I just would want to be her mom, like make that clear to Leah. But I mean, you can't blame, Gary's wife or girlfriend, whatever she is now. I mean, I think that she has stepped up to the game. I mean, she has taken care of Leah for sure. Um, I know I'm dragging this out, but like I said, I've been wanting to talk about her for a while, but at the same time, I didn't. I was just gonna kind of ignore everything. There was so much about her, there was so much going on, and I was just gonna let it go. But I was like, you know what, let me just do a video. It might be a little long, but I'm gonna do one to just kind of put out how I feel, catch people up on everything that they probably already know, but that's okay. I'm a little OCD, so a lot of the times I do it for myself as well. So, she's not as close to Leah. She's not close to Leah like I would hope. Obviously, she did not have full custody. She lost, a lot of rights with Leah a while ago. And I was hoping she would actually better herself, especially whenever she got pregnant with baby James. And I started to realize how little time she spent with baby James. He was very, very sweet. Like, he's so cute. And then, like, with her and Andrew, I mean, there's three sides of a story: his, hers, the truth. Um, I'm not saying I think Andrew is totally innocent and is a perfect angel, but I have seen, like, on TV, and I know, of course, they don't show everything on TV, but, like, you see him. Okay, what gets me is Amber knows when to turn off and turn on her moods, pretty much. She blames a lot of things on, like, her depression, and her anxiety, and postpartum depression, and just everything like that, her mental illness. But most of the time, whenever the cameras are there, she usually knows how to act right. But there was a few times where she was going, crazy, and she was being mean to Andrew. And poor Andrew was just like taking the heat, was like, I'm sorry, I'll try to do more. Like, he even would tell the therapist, like, he kind of uses like humor, but then he doesn't want to like upset her. So it's like everyone just walks on eggshells around her, but he, really wants her to get help. And it's just so sad because it was just, you could tell he was just, just letting her yell at him, take all her anger out on him, whatever it may be. So, of course, y'all, everyone knows about the 4th of July incident. I, of course, listened to it, even though I should not have. I was warned. about having anxiety and listening to it, and it really messed with me. Um, like I get emotional talking about it because literally all I could think about is, where is James? Is he okay? How is he feeling? How is he being handled? Everything like that. Um, like, it's just so sad. So apparently, I'm gonna try to sum it up. Okay, apparently on the 4th of July, um, Amber, she was really pissed off because, like, okay, Andrew had leaked some, like, camera footage and audio to a YouTuber, and she released it to TMZ. So, like, you see Andrew getting the chair from the porch and putting it in the yard so Amber can see him do the fireworks, and then I guess they want to go, downtown to watch the fireworks. Amber goes in and she puts like Seagrams or like wine coolers like in her purse. Um, and then they end up coming back, and it was just like a whole mess. Like, I, anyways, long story short, she was pissed off because they had already closed the bridge off for the fireworks, so they couldn't see the fireworks. And she just got into like a really bad mood. Um, and apparently, I guess, I don't know if Andrew already had James, but towards the end of the, you know, conflict, Andrew had James in the bedroom, and Amber had grabbed like a machete and she was hitting out the door, and the cops came, blah blah blah. Okay, so all of that, and Amber only got 2 years of probation. And I know that upset everyone because, I mean, let's face it, if it was a guy and that happened, they would not just do probation. Um, but I think it kind of like made some people feel a little bit better because they're like, oh, well, it's Amber. There's no way she's going to, abide by the rules and complete her probation correctly. And what upset me the most, um, what just killed me inside was in the audio whenever she was pretty much saying how she never wanted James. And it was leaked later how she was saying, like, she was in a bad mood and James was crying and she was saying, this is why moms kill their babies. And that is scary as hell to me. It's hard to say to a mom, but if like I would say to a guy, um, in my opinion, you don't have all these chances. I mean, this isn't a game. It's a child. You fuck up once and you're done. Like, and I know people, whatever, people change, blah blah blah. Um, I'm really am rooting for her. It just really upsets me because she kind of did Leah, she did Leah wrong. She left Leah hanging. Like, that's sad. Like, what are you doing to where you can't have your daughter, where you can't even see your daughter? You're not, you're not that busy. I don't care. I'm sorry, Amber. Like, Like, I pray for you. I know mental illness is real, it's strong, but I think she needs to find Jesus. Like, I'm not poking fun. I'm not being funny at all. There's something like deep down inside her where she snaps. It's, I don't think she should ever have any kid by herself. Um, so that's what upset me the most was she left Leah hanging, and she said she never wanted baby James, and she never really like bonded with baby James. So they had that fight. She got on probation. Andrew Glennon, he has full custody of baby James. Um, let's see. And through this, Amber, she went on Instagram pretty much like every single night, listening to music, and like how sweet. Talking to her fans, but most of the time it started to get like bad. Like she would start just getting mad and everything like that. And finally, someone, was like, no social media for you. Because there were so many rules for her probation. Like, of course, she had to go to domestic class, like parenting classes, pay fines, do drug tests, I think, like, at least once a month. So she was just kind of like, she was talking too much. And, of course, a lot of people were like, you are not sober. And, of course, she was like, I have to take a drug test. I am sober. And it was sad. Like, it was really sad. And I hate how people were, like, almost liked watching it. To me, it was really sad. Especially for James. And then Leah. And then Andrew. And then Gary. And then Amber. Because the kids, of course, the kids never ask to come into this world. People who bring kids into this world, they should not. Y'all say what you want. It's a free country. I'll say it. You can say it. I don't think any woman or anybody has a right to stop a beating heart. That is a human. That is a baby. I don't understand. Like, how freaking adorable. Like, how the hell can anyone just... I don't know why she was just... That is so sad. I just feel so bad, you guys. And what's sad, like, I know I'm rambling on, and people are gonna be like, oh, this is not juicy, this is boring. And I care, I want my viewers to enjoy my videos, but at the same time, like, I'm not gonna sit here and bash Amber. I will say, honestly, of course, I don't agree with her. I pray that she gets help. She's lucky she does not do prison time. Probation, I honestly feel like they gave her 2 years probation because they were just waiting for her to mess up. And I just really, really pray she finds God. She finds the root of her problems. She gets it situated. Because if not, I sadly don't think she should ever see those kids again. If they want to try to reach out to her whenever they turn 18, okay. But I don't think those kids should have any kind of visitation with her unless she is going to take it very, very seriously. Now, a few months ago, she tried to say Andrew, she was trying to hold him in contempt because she was saying Andrew was withholding James, that he would not let her see James, but Andrew came back saying that there was a couple things they didn't agree on, and like neither one of them, so they had to, figure that out first. So then I want to say, I don't know if she tried to take him to court again or what, but I do know now Amber is supposedly, she has a court case coming up. Supposedly it has something to do with her drug testing. Now, I don't like to jump to conclusions, so maybe the judge just wanted to see her to make sure she was doing okay, to see what kind of state of mind she was in, just to kind of talk to her. But most judges are not trying to waste their time to see you unless you violated. And on top of that, just a little food for thought, unless you have a real hardcore probation officer, a lot of them won't even really report if you fail a drug test once, they kind of let it slide. But most of them, after if you failed, twice or after that, or if they notice things, then yeah, they're gonna kind of write down that little memo to the judge. So I don't know what it's about. No one can really say what it is about, but see, the cameramen are there. But Amber has a court hearing, and supposedly it has something to do with her drug testing. So we will see, because if she violates his probation, that could be jail time or a prison sentence. So, and Andrew, I think it seems like Andrew's doing pretty good. Seems like he's just staying to himself, taking care of James, which that's exactly what he needs to do. Is just him and James need to kind of just kind of recover, I guess you can say, from what Amber has put them through. And just hope and pray she finds herself. Like Andrew said, even Andrew said, he doesn't want bad on her. He doesn't want her to go to jail or prison. He just wants her to be happy and be healthy and mentally be stable. So hopefully she can get that, and she could get that soon, because, there's been quite a few people who, that's so sweet, who says how much baby James has changed since Amber has left the house. like how much happier he is now. But I think that's it about Amber. I know this was a long video. I'm sorry. But if anyone who is religious, if y'all could just say a prayer for her. I feel like, she does have a softer side. And she does love her kids, but something very deep down inside her is evil. I can see it, and like just in her eyes. If she doesn't change, she needs to stay far away from the kids and just leave Andrew alone, because I honestly think that she's trying to just get to Andrew. Like, I don't think she's that worried about seeing baby James. I think she just wants to piss Andrew off. So, we are not her best friend. We're not her mom. We are not her. We don't know what she's going through. We don't know if, what she's doing. Hopefully she's going to classes every day. Hopefully she stays off her phone. Hopefully she stays in, there's that shower scene I was talking about. Hopefully she stays off her phone. She goes to classes. She stays sober. Unfortunately, with the judge wanting to see her about a drug test, that doesn't really look too good. But, just praying for the best, especially for the kids. Y'all subscribe, ring all that bell, show some love, leave a comment. This is like such a fragile story to me. What is this? December 2018. It's just sad. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna let y'all go. If y'all are still watching. I just got into my feelings. I get so sensitive when it comes to the kids. I feel like she like shouts for help sometimes, Alright, I need to get off. I gotta get off. This is like really sad. Alright, you guys. I hope y'all have a good evening and a wonderful Tuesday. Good night.